Hi, water signs. This is Holly with Two Sister Tarot, bringing you a general reading for the energies present during October 24th through the 30th, the upcoming week, the final week in October. This is for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And I've already laid out the cards that I've pulled. We have the Three of Pentacles. It's interesting. All these cards are in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles, the World card, that's Major Arcana, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Cups. And Cups being a water sign. I think that this reflects your energy, but we'll just get started here, going through all these cards and explaining how they all tie together for the upcoming week. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'll show you this upright. I just feel like things, there's a lot of things you're keeping internal this week. Things you may be thinking about or feeling about, but maybe you're not being real open about revealing this information. I think it's just things you're thinking over and contemplating. One being something joyful, creative this week going on, but you're kind of keeping it to yourself. Things are moving ahead, things possibly with something to do with finance, career, home, earthly matters. I think you feel like things are turning around and moving forward, but I don't think you're being very vocal about it. I don't think you're kind of keeping that to yourself, but I think you feel like some hope that things are changing. And then we have the World card. It's also in reverse. I'll show you what that looks like upright. This is someone who has had some experience. They've been through things. They've been through a lot of different things. Now maybe they're having an opportunity to start out anew, start second chances. This kind of reminds me of second chances. But this time you have knowledge and you won't make the same mistakes. You've got some experience and knowledge behind you. So this is like a new opportunity to go out there and try it again, do something different. But again, I feel like that, you're kind of keeping that inside. But I think this is what you're thinking about. I think there's something that you're thinking over this week about new opportunities, new chances, a chance to get it right, new beginnings. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. And this is all about, I think, change or disruption. But it's also about, too, sometimes are things where, you have to pick your battles. And who did you got to think about when you're going after something. Are people getting hurt along the way? Is it worth it? Are you, pushing your way through to get things, but not thinking about how others feel or hurt? But I think this is an internal reflection of your thought process, that you're thinking this over and maybe thinking of things in the past, and you have a new perspective about that. I think you're you're really reflecting. Is it really worth trying to force my opinion on someone else or my way of thinking? Maybe I need to embrace others' thinking too. Is it worth, even when I think I'm right, to forge ahead and be forceful and try to push that thought process on someone else? So I think that kind of reflection's going on this week. And then we have the Page of Cups, and I feel like this is your energy, your water signs. This is a great card. This is like a renewed sense of purpose, happiness, joy. I think you're feeling that now. I think you're starting to feel the turn of the tide. And It's almost like you have this spark of hope inside, and you're not quite ready to just come out and explode with it. You know, it's kind of, you're keeping it to yourself, but you have a new sense of purpose. You've got some new perspective on things. You feel like you can go out there now and conquer whatever you're going to do. I feel like you feel like things are moving forward in your life. And then I pulled this oracle card, and it's by the book. And so that, I guess the essential message in this is respecting other people's values. And that kind of ties in with this, not trying to force your thoughts or your opinions on everyone of how you think things should be, but respecting others' customs or beliefs. You know, the universe works within this whole array of divine law. And these principles work together to create perfect order and balance. It's asking you, like when this card comes up, it's asking you to submit to structure and follow rules, even if they don't make sense. It's asking you to release resistance on anything you're trying to control. You know, be open to other points of views or ways of doing things. You know, again, it's just don't try to force your opinion on others. Going ahead and playing by the book instead of trying to resist. It's also an indication that during this time when this comes up, you can expect a return on your investment. Whatever you've been working on or trying to reinvent, this is coming to fruition. And I feel like that ties in here with this, this second chance. You know, you've been working towards something. This opportunity has come around again for you. But now you've got knowledge to do things differently. And so I think you've got a new perspective on not trying to force your will, going by the book. I think things are in alignment this week. It's asking you to stick with what you know works, and that will attract whatever you've been hoping for. So I think this energy is very positive for this week. It's like, if I had to say the overall message, it's like finally something's working out or something's changing. It's taking a turn for the better for you. You know, remember what works. You have tools now with this knowledge that you've already experienced. You know what you need to do now and what works, what doesn't. And I think that is giving you a new opportunity to move in a positive direction and find abundance and achievement in things that you've been working toward. So that's the energies I see for the week of October 24th through the 30th, according to these cards, for water signs Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Thank you.